Hey students, welcome to topic 2. And in this video, I am going to be walking you through and giving you an example of the article review and the references list so that you could see a sample paper or assignment to maybe give you some ideas. Again, this is not intended for you to copy the information, but to use it as a resource to then have your own references and complete your own assignment. So without further ado, let's jump into the example. Okay, so starting with the reference list worksheet, part one is that you are going to basically follow the instructions and you are going to be adding a source information and example over here in the column with the form that is provided for you to use. And you can find this under the assignment area. So just to give you an example, here you have peer review journal number 2. Again, you're going to basically input that within the allotted box. Yes, keep in mind that it's going to be formatted like this just because you only have obviously a limited space to use that. So you're going to do that for all of these different journals and web pages and dissertation thesis. Okay. And then what's going to happen is when you get to part 2, you are going to create a title page and the APA reference page. So this is a perfect example of what the title page should look like if you are following the APA rules. And then you are going to get into your reference list. Again, you can see here how on the left-hand side, we begin the left-hand margin. Keep in mind in APA, the sources are placed in alphabetical order. And then according to APA, you start lines 2 and 3. In this case, indented over 6 spaces over to the right. If you've only got one line, like in this example, okay, you are going to have one line there, but again, indented 6 spaces over. So anything that has a second line and beyond is going to be indented over to the right-hand side, 6 spaces to the right. So hopefully this example creates some creativity for you and gives you what it should look like so that you can be successful on your assignment. Okay, so now let's give you an example of what an article review looks like. And let's get into the article. Again, this is a perfect APA title page. Notice the spacing. Notice that there is a page number in the upper right hand corner, and every page should be numbered. Okay, so keep in mind that these are the APA headers, and every APA header, every level 1 APA header should be bolded and should be centered within your content. Notice the indentation on the first line. And then, of course, notice that everything else is aligned to the left. And then notice how this student inserted the in-text citations, perfectly done, with the punctuation at the end of the in-text citation when it applies. So again, you've got your findings, you've got your implications, you've got your implications for specific industry. Then, of course, you're going to have a conclusion there, which wraps it all up. And then this was the one source that was used. And again, you could see a perfectly cited reference page with the indentation starting to the left. And again, you've got your right-hand side indentation for lines 2 and beyond. Okay, so I hope that this little tutorial maybe cleared up some questions that you had, or if anything else, it gives you confidence that you can go back and rewatch this video if needed to give yourself an opportunity to submit quality work based on proven success. I always tell students that success leaves clues, and so I do my best as an instructor with all my classes to show success to students, not to copy the information, because that would be plagiarism, and that is a serious violation of university policies, but to give you an idea of what your final assignment should look like so you can try to get as close to perfection as possible. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like anything else, so other students who might be taking this class now or in the future, if you hit that like button for me, then you know the YouTube algorithms might share this video with other students who are taking this course or come across this video, and it might just help them learn APA without ever taking this actual course. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments or inside of the course, and I'll see you inside UNV 504.